Hello, adventurers! I'm Gray, and welcome back to some more Subnautica Below Zero. We are really far down right now. Oh, I guess not that far down. We're 250 meters, but we'll be heading really far down here in the purple vents, the geothermal vents. And we're going to find some new stuff. I don't know. There's a whole lot of loot, I'm sure, to be found down there. A whole lot of things to research. I'm really excited. We've never been around this area before, so it's all new, all exciting, never before seen content. Let's go. There's a lot of glowy things around here. Like little glowy fungi or something. This part of the docking module, the sea truck docking module, yeah. If we can find one more of these, that'll make it so much easier to go on long expeditions, because we can bring our sea truck just to store tons of stuff. Like if we can, honestly, if we get our sea truck able to like go down really deep, we might be able to actually build the house that I want to make, like a full permanent house. Like find a cool place to build it further down underground. Use that. Ooh, what's this? What's this right here? I should be able to scan this, right? Sea truck horsepower upgrade. Ooh, that's interesting. We can get something that'll make our sea truck go faster. Alright, I need to find that as well. There's a lot of sea truck upgrades in this place. Oh, this is the other way in, I guess. Yeah, I set up the beacon as like the way I came in. Over there. So I guess that also serves as a reminder of how to get out of here. Oh wait, are we leaving? I think we left the purple vents and we're now underneath the kelp forest. I mean, if this is where they have the horsepower upgrades, that would be nice. And a grappling arm! And the grappling... So much cool stuff is in here! Ah! We can now make the grappling arm! Heck yeah, I'm going to replace my basic grab arm with that. That makes the prawn suit so much more fun to navigate. I mean, not saying it's not fun already, but even more fun. I gotta thank the sea monkeys, honestly. Like, they pull so much cool stuff into their base. Afterburner? What the heck is an afterburner? Am I gonna, like, be able to Tokyo drift around this ocean? That'd be cool. Deja vu, have I been in the sea before? Well, I don't like that there's a big plant here called the Hive Mind. That doesn't seem like a good sign. But you know what? We'll check it out. Let's read about it. Hive Mind. The hive mind are never alone and grow in massive clusters. They're physically connected by a root system which sends out chemical signals in the presence of large predators. This signal activates a chemical reaction within its green porous membrane, resulting in a visible change of color in its bioluminescence. This action has two effects. A uniform change of color grants the hive mind the appearance of one large interconnected organism. This is a form of camouflage called disruptive coloration, which is confusing to predators. Smaller sea creatures confuse the change in color for sunlight and are drawn toward the cluster. Okay, interesting. So whenever I get near it, they'll be like, everyone start glowing. It's scary. Also, there is lamps down here, so I got the feeling I'm about to run into an alien base. I know I was trying to find spiral plant clippings just a moment ago, and now I'm in the freaking underground kelp forest, but it's fine. It's fine. You adapt, you change, you overcome. It's my motto. Never before seen motto. And I feel like there's going to be an alien base down here of some kind.
Didn't I tell you to stay away?
From what? I don't even know who you are.
Marguerite Maida's the name. You're on my turf.
Great. Can I come in and warm up?
What part of go away do you not understand, Altera?
I'm not with Altera.
Yeah. Sounds about right. So this is where I'm supposed to go for my quest. Alright, I'll come back here later. So I kind of know where I'm supposed to go now. So when I go into these dark green caves, and honestly, I should probably drop a beacon in here. Actually, do I need to? I don't think I need to, because if I follow the beacon I set before, it should lead me here eventually if I remember about that. I did see that this goes down quite deep over here, so I wanted to take a look and see if there's anything down in this big gaping hole. This big wet gaping hole down here.
With this artifact, I am again able to trace the imprint of my people. They survived for a time, but then their presence becomes faint.
It's good to know. Well, you know what? I'll scan it. Oh, this whole thing is the artifact. It's pretty big. Marine life analyzer. Okay. This container might have been used to create small microbiomes for aquatic flora and fauna. Design indicates the following likely usage pattern. trap and ensnare small fauna, gather data on how various organisms responded to treatments and different environmental influences, use multiple containers to run multiple experiments in parallel. Alright, they've been doing all sorts of tests on the wildlife, and I guess there's a lot of things here that I can use to help breathe, but, you know what, I came down here in my prawn suit, don't need them. Very nice. I'm guessing I was supposed to come here maybe a little bit earlier, but it's no big deal. Like, you can go wherever you want in whatever order in Subnautica, and Subnautica Below Zero, for the most part, so long as you have the equipment to do so. Like, you do need to find some equipment in certain areas before you can go to others, just to be sure you can go down deep enough and not, like, burn or freeze to death, that sort of thing. But for the most part, you can decide the order you want to go to different places. For now, let's head further into the purple vents and see what we can find down here. I really want the spiral plant clippings if I can find them. Not sure what they'll look like, but we'll do our best. Maybe I grab like 1 or 2 gel sacks on the way. I know we have some at home, but it never hurts to have a little bit more. Plus, I think they're edible. Like, they give a little bit of food and stuff if I eat them.
This site is one of some significance. Its data will assist us on our quest.
Oh boy. I'm just finding a lot of stuff for Alan without even trying to. I'm just coming across them, which I guess is fine. He doesn't have to mark like everything I find. What is this? That is a big skeleton. I mean, not as big as something in some of those Leviathans in the original Subnautica, but still pretty big.
New technology acquired.
Ion battery. Oh, I can finally craft the ion battery. I needed that to make my headlamp, actually. Actually, now that I think about it, I mentioned making a headlamp earlier. I actually couldn't because I didn't have the ion battery yet. Alright, fossil excavator. Based on analysis, it is speculated that this artifact is an archaeological tool for finding and excavating fossil remnants. The main body of the equipment is housed between 2 glide rails. The excavator emits a sonar pulse that gathers data on the ground beneath it. When it bounces back with a possible fossilized object, it begins the excavation process. A set of lasers emit from the arms and slowly removes microlayers of material. Once the fossil is revealed, the same carefully calibrated lasers are utilized to break loose materials while preserving the fossil underneath. Fossils can be analyzed using carbon dating and other methods to understand what the environmental makeup might have been millions of years ago, which can be compared to current data to look for trends. Right, I know all about comparing data to look for trends. That's my research project right now. Okay, and there is also an alien base over here. But we should probably check it out. I don't know. Or is it just a power... This alien base might just be a power unit for the fossil excavator. Yeah, I think it is. Okay. Well, we got another ion cube at the very least. It's not like they needed to analyze any more fossils since, you know, aliens are all dead pretty much. Other than Alan, who lives on inside my brain. If my brain can house the last of an alien species, then that is fine. I can live with that. Ooh. We're almost getting too deep for our prawn suit. I'm actually curious, since you can eat gel sacks, how much does it give? Gives a small amount of food and hunger. Not too much, but just a little bit. I am a little bit low on food in here. I don't see many fish that I can eat. Well, we got the docking module. Yes! Now we can actually, like, explore with our sea truck efficiently. Here. I'm gonna eat the bladderfish. I know I'm supposed to use them for water, but I have no way to do that here, so boop. Nom 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 nom. Ooh, that's a big one. Look at that. A mix of small and large in E. Okay, keep us going down further and further. How deep am I gonna have to go? Bit of uranium here. Yeah, I'll nab it, why not? You never know. One day I'm gonna make a nuclear reactor and make the ultimate base using it. Wait, that thing was just open already. Just blasted open a second time. Where do I go? Oh boy, I get the feeling it's down there. I get the feeling that if I go down there with this prawn suit, there is no getting back. Yeah. Okay, and that's not gonna happen. We're just gonna have to go on foot. And by on foot, I mean with our good old trusty sea glide and see if we can find any. There's some quartz I can see, and some titanium, which is nice. Oh, is that a vein of uraninite? Oh no, it's just some rocks on the wall. Okay, not as exciting. Ooh, it's an amethyst cave. It's a geode, an amethyst geode. crystal formation. Alright. Morganite? Do I really need Morganite at the moment? I think I needed Kyanite is like the thing I needed. What's this? Jade membrane. There's a lot of geodes of random stuff in here. What is this? Is that another propulsion arm? I don't remember that being the original Subnautica. The grappling arm definitely was, but the propulsion arm, I don't think so. Oh, I should probably go up for a breath, but then I'll come back. Large Morganite formation. Morganite is a rare variety of beryl, a durable mineral consisting of a beryllium aluminum silicate. Its striking purple coloration is an indication that trace amounts of manganese are present during formation. It's very pretty. Very pretty thing. And we also found something in here. What was it called? Jade membrane. This species features multiple circular nodes that are filled with a thin green membrane with a scattering of luminescent white dots. The membrane is mildly sticky and emits a pheromone that draws small fish and microbacteria that get caught in the membrane and then digested. Oh, I thought it was just like a mineral formation, but no, it's actually a living creature. Okay. Interesting. Life works in mysterious ways. I still haven't found the spiral plant clipping, which is what I came here for. And I don't think it's down here, but I mean, I'll look around anyway. Grab you. Why not? Oh, is this another piece of the propulsion arm? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we've unlocked this thing. I want to know what it's like to navigate with the prawn suit, not with the drill arm, because I haven't really been using the drill arm right now. Drill arm is good to take with me on, like, small expeditions. There's a lot of freaking propulsion arm fragments around here. I've already unlocked the arm, though, so I don't need to scan them anymore. What about this right here? Kyanite! It's Kyanite! There is freaking Kyanite down here. Hell yeah. Oh! Oh! I flee. I flee. I flee. I flee. I flee. 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 Don't follow me, please. Do not follow me. Am I good? Am I good? I'm good. I got one whole Kyanite. I got one whole Kyanite. Okay. What is that right there? Is that another piece of an arm? Torpedo Arm? That is going to be probably vital for fighting that thing. Jesus. Okay. I think I have enough to get to the prawn suit. Because you might think, I only have 30 oxygen. Will I make it to the prawn suit? But, I mean, I have the oxygen bladder. So long as I can get underneath it, I'll be fine. So long as I can get underneath it, I will be fine. So long as I can get underneath it. Okay, we're good. Close call, though. So the propulsion cannon, designed to fit the prawn suit, is not too expensive. We are going to need some magnetite is the thing, though, and I haven't really been finding magnetite. I'm not sure where it's found, honestly. We got ourselves one kyanite, which is nice. Aluminum, silicon, and oxygen is what makes it up. 2 silicon. Oh no, 2 aluminum, 1 silicon, 5 oxygen. Deep blue heat-resistant crystal. Alright, let's read about some of these things in here. So we got kyanite. Kyanite is a blue silicate material which forms under high temperature, high pressure conditions. It is resistant to heat up to 1100 degrees Celsius and is thermoelectric, making it a valuable component of thermal power plants, essential for advanced fabrication. Having one kyanite is already enough, because I think I needed only one to craft something. I am going to go back down here to see if I can find another piece of the torpedo arm. That would be very nice. There also seems to be a little bit more kyanite around here without me needing to go too far down to get it. So if I can get the... If I can get the easily available kyanite, I think I'll be good. I don't need to go down into freaking giant Leviathan Death Town in order to pick up kyanite. Just like the ones that are on the surface should be fine, or ones that are just around here. But I get the feeling that all of these pieces of the prawn suit that are around here, all these different arms, are here for a reason. And that reason being a freaking death murder machine biting everything to death over here. I don't see any more. See another kyanite over there. I'll grab that real quick and run. Kyanite and run, kyanite and run, kyanite and run. I'm a bit nervous. Run. Run, 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 run. Run, run, run. Okay, we got 3 Kyanite. I think that's good enough. I don't think we're going to find the other piece of the propulsion arm. Or the torpedo arm. And I'm a bit too nervous to be hunting around forever for that thing. Alright. Let's go. I think we'll make it. Actually, there's another piece literally right here. Like right at the entrance that I didn't notice. How many do I need? Oh, that's all I needed. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. There's not much. There's really nothing else for us to nab down here. What is that? Oh, just some lithium. Yeah, I'll grab it. Why not? I'll just take one last peek over here. But yeah, I think that's all. I see him. I see him over there. There's one more kyanite I'd like to get. Okay, swim the other way, and I'll grab this kyanite. We'll get out of here. Alright. Very good. That was productive. If scary. That's the most nervous I've been in this game so far. Jeez. Like, I'm not one to really be that scared of the ocean. I actually really love the ocean. I mean, I'm not saying that the ocean doesn't have scary things in it, but... yeah, that made me nervous. I do not feel ready to take that thing on. Let's go hunt for the spiral plant now. Oh, these are the spiral plants. Okay, okay, okay. No, I found one next to the alien structure here. Do I have to knife it? Oh, yeah! Oh, we got some spiral plant clipping. Sick! I don't know why that's so valuable for crafting, but apparently it is. Reminiscent of muscle striations, the spiral plant contains a strong but lightweight fibrous material that is useful for insulation and pressure equalization. Okay, I guess that makes sense then. The spiral plant lives in symbiosis with the vent garden, which provides a safe environment for the spiral plant to grow. In turn, the mesh-like fibers of this plant filter out heavy metals from the vent emissions below. Alright. I mean, I would never have noticed it without looking it up, so, and by that I mean I would never have known it was down here and noticed it because it was down here. So because I knew it was here, I knew to look for it, so that's good. Apparently it can be found in the vent gardens. Never been to the vent gardens, but we'll eventually get there. I'll get as much of it as I can while I'm here. I'm not sure how much there actually is to get around here, but I bet there's a little bit more. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, well, I think we've done a good adventure here. We got kyanite, we got spiral plant, we got a lot of titanium here in our storage via the metal salvage. We're completely full on our inventory. We got nothing else we can take with us. Though I suppose I don't really need this red featherfish, but I mean, we got good resources. If we need more uraninite, I know there's some down here as well, so we can pick that up. Very good expedition. I think it's time to head on out and go on a crafting spree, basically, and just like upgrade all our stuff, so that future expeditions can go smoother. I guess not smoother. I guess we can find new stuff is what we're going to be doing. That's what I want to do. There we go. Oh, we've unlocked the Torpedo Arm, standard payload system, delivery system, adapted to fire torpedoes, and the Vortex Torpedo, which generates a localized gravity distortion, and then a gas torpedo, which releases a cloud of toxic gas. Interesting. So we have basically long-range weapons now with our prawn suit once we craft it. Whew. Jeez, that was a little bit nerve-wracking. I just imagine now, like, after seeing that thing, that I have no idea what it is, Robin just, like, pulls out the seagull and is like, go, 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 go! Get out, get out! Oh, man. I'd hate to be in that situation in real life. That'd be real scary. Let's see, drop the reactor rod in here. And we're gonna craft ourselves well, I would say the ultra high capacity tank, but we can't make that yet. There's still quite a few things we can't quite make. We can't make the cold suit because we don't have the snow stalker stuff. We already made the reinforced dive suit. We already made the rebreather, I believe. I breathe. I'm sorry. The prawn suit has a lot of upgrades available to craft in here. I want to make the grappling arm. Requires some benzene, an advanced environment kit, 2 titanium, and a lithium. There's so many things to craft. Jeez. Ion battery requires ion cubes. Ion power cells require 2 ion batteries, so it's pretty expensive. I wonder if they're like regular power cells and batteries, but just like a lot longer lasting. Or if they're used for specific things, because I'm not quite sure what the difference is between those and regular batteries. Oh boy. But now, let's get our prawn suit a depth upgrade, requiring some rubies, some synthetic fibers. Let's see. And we can now make synthetic fibers using just ruby and spiral plant clipping. So it's a good thing we got a lot of rubies because we're going to be using a ton of them, I feel like. Well, I say we got a lot, but we don't have like the biggest amount of rubies ever. We have a decent amount, but not like a ton. We also don't have that much silver anymore. So it's going to be a little bit difficult to make all we need to make. Alright, we should have the resources to craft what we need now. Let's go into here. What do we need? Enameled glass. Alright. There we go. And in here, we should be able to make ourselves our prawn suit depth upgrade. Oh yeah, how much is this going to increase it? Let's take a look. We can probably improve it to a Mark II immediately, but I just want to see how much this does for us. 700. 300 meters more than before, which is very nice. We'll probably be able to go down into the crystal caves now with our prawn suit, but probably not super deep into it. And I don't know if I want to at the moment. We could also go down into that area with the spores, the big spore area. But I also don't know if we need to go back there because we already found the alien artifact that was there. I don't know. I have no idea. We're going to keep crafting though. Actually, while we have the Kyanite, we never found any nickel, did we? That's a resource that we need to make further sea truck upgrades. Oh, for sea truck upgrades, yeah. What about prawn suit? We also need nickel. We can upgrade our sea truck depth module, which is probably a valuable thing for us to do. So let's get that going. Actually, I was trying to remember what my house was like in the original Subnautica, like my main house. If I recall, I had a starter house as well near my home, near the spawn point of the map. But if I recall correctly, I think I built my main house on an island. Is that right? It was either like off the edge of an island or like onto the island. I think it was like a mix of both, maybe. And it was like a very large one that kind of went up the mountain. I think that's what it was. And it was the island that had like the rocket to escape. Or at least the one that I was building the rocket to escape. I don't quite remember everything. It's been a little while. But this place doesn't really have the same kinds of islands, so it's probably not as easy to do something like that. I suppose I could build it on like one of the glaciers around here. Perhaps. I'll think about it. Or maybe a far away one. So I have like two bases, one over here and one that's at a much farther off location that I can use as a little use as a point to stay safe whenever I'm out there. Regardless, we have the resources to make ourselves the next sea truck depth upgrade. We've used nearly all our rubies at this point, but now we have just the ones that require nickel to make, and I think these are like the top upgrades we can craft at the moment. There might be a further one for like the prawn suit, but we'd probably have to find it somewhere. Let's see what this does for us. So when we throw this in, it's now 650 meters, so it can almost go as deep as the prawn suit can go at the moment. So that's really nice. We can bring the sea truck down really deep and then get on the prawn suit, go down a little bit deeper and explore safely and mine stuff and do that sort of thing. And if we make all the arms for the prawn suit, we can keep them on our sea truck and kind of swap between them whenever we need to, which would be really nice. They are a little bit expensive. I'm probably not going to make the torpedo arm yet because, I mean, actually torpedo arm's not that expensive, so I may as well go ahead and make it. But what I want is the grappling arm. There we go, grappling arm. Oh yeah. I also want to make the propulsion cannon. You know what, I might as well just make all three of the arms that are remaining. None of these other upgrades are needed anymore. Or I guess a thermal reactor would be useful once we get this unlocked. But for now, we'll just make the propulsion cannon. Actually, we don't have any magnetite, do we? Well, here's the torpedo arm at the very least, so we'll have this on us. We won't have any torpedoes at the moment because they cost magnetite. Actually, we can use a little... We're not really using sulfur for anything else, and I think we have a little bit on us, yeah. So let's make actually a couple gas torpedoes, because that might be a good way to take on the more big enemies. There we go. I'm not sure how many we can leave on the ship, or leave on our suit at a time, but probably a good idea to keep them around. Also, I'm starting to run low on quite a few resources at this point. We still have a good number of some things, but others we're getting really low on. Plus, I still don't know where to find magnetite. I'd really like to find some of that stuff. One thing I would like to craft ASAP is the sea truck docking module. In fact, I'd say that's one of the early things I need to craft. Problem is, I'm pretty much out of lead at this point. So that'll be kind of hard to do. And the advanced wiring kit takes a lot of resources to make as well. I'll try my best to see how much progress I can make towards that, but I don't really feel like exploring for more lead at the moment. I've actually got a meeting for school coming up very soon after this recording's done, so I've got limited time as per usual. 'Twas my life. I have come to the conclusion that I am out of a very large number of resources at the moment. Like a lot of resources. I finally got some more titanium, thanks to that scrap I picked up, but that's all the titanium I have is from that scrap now. I've used it all in crafting. I have like no lead, I have no silver, I have no magnetite. I would really like to get the scanner room to be upgraded, but we need magnetite for that. Speed upgrade, we can probably get one of those with a silver and a gold. I think when I said we have no silver, I really meant we have 1 silver remaining. Righty. Alright, we can get ourselves 1 camera drone, which is nice. Let's get that going. Alright. And we'll toss... Oh, the camera drone does need a bit of a charge. I used a lower battery. I didn't think camera drones actually had batteries, not gonna lie. I thought it would just work fine, but apparently it do. What do I even, like, put on this? How do I use this? Do I have to just drop it outside? Is that how it works? Regardless, we got a speed upgrade, so we can sort of see where things can be found on the map. So let's try something. So right now we're a bit low on silver, and our Argentite outcrop can give silver. So if we hit this and let it scan, it has a speed upgrade, so the scan should take a lot less time than before. Does that dot mean that there's silver around there? And is that where the scanner room is? Oh, okay, so those dots are the actual silver deposits that I can find. Interesting. Oh, the map is flashing. Oh, there's some over here. Okay, so it is a lot faster than it was before. And so if I hop outside, can I attach the camera drone to the outside of this thing? How does this work? Or do I just drop it somewhere out here? I'm not quite sure how the camera drone works. Okay, there's a camera drone out here now. Can I control it from inside the scanner room?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Control camera. Oh! Hey! Okay, so I can cycle cameras. How do I charge this thing? Do I just plug it in? Charge it? Oh! And it charges to 100% instantly. Okay, okay, that makes sense. So I can go out and sort of see where the Argentite outcrops are, kind of scan them. And then, after I find them with the drone, I can go over to it. Because the drone should appear on my beacons, right? I think. Yeah, camera 1. So once I bring the camera over to some veins, I can swim over to it and pick it up. Okay, I guess that's one way to do it. Interesting. It's not like the most efficient thing ever, but I guess it's better than nothing. I might need to build some scanner rooms in more useful locations than just the spawn. But for now, we got a feel for it, at the very least. And if you give it a range upgrade, that will help a lot too. Once we get some magnetite. Unfortunately, it has no way of scanning for magnetite around here because we've never found any. So, we're going to have to find some manually first. I don't know where they are, but we'll get to it eventually. I think that is it for this episode of Subnautica Below Zero, though. We made a ton of progress today. Found a ton of resources. We're going to try out the Grapple Arm next time. I'm very excited to do so. And the Propulsion Arm. We're going to really be blasting ourselves. Or, actually, no, we don't have the Propulsion yet. We have the Torpedo. We could fire a Torpedo. I kind of don't want to waste them. But, yeah, that's all for now. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, I'd appreciate a like, comment, or a subscription. And I hope to see you on the next adventure.